Hello everyone! Today I am really excited because this is the first time that I am doing Top 5 Wednesdays. It's kind of a strange topic for me to come in on because I was looking through all of the books on Goodreads that I had read and I was thinking, none of these have good couples. These are all really depressing stories. Like, half of the couples are like, one of them is psychotic or there's no couples in the story. Quite often that's the case. I don't really read romances, and I've not read that much YA fantasy, which I think is where a lot of couples are at. But I did find some, and I do really love these ones, and I am here to share them with you today. Don't worry, I'm not about to tell you any spoilers for this series. I've just picked this book up rather than the first one. I don't really know why. But the couple that I want to talk about is Charlotte and Henry. I think that Charlotte and Henry are such a lovely couple. I know that there's so many couples in this book, that there are so many I could choose from, but Charlotte and Henry, they're the one that really sticks out in my mind when I think about it. They are kind of the mother and father of the situation in a sense. They are married, they definitely have their problems. It's never good if you question the love, but the love is there and the love is real, and they will do anything to protect each other, and they're a really solid, great couple, and I wanted to include them. The second couple I want to talk about is a couple which I don't think many people will have heard of. It is Wilfred and Flora in this book, The Thoughts and Happenings of Wilfred Price, Purveyor of Superior Funerals by Wendy Jones. Yes, I know the cover is gorgeous, and this one is too. Wilfred and Flora are again that kind of awkward, they really like each other couple, but there are certain problems. If you read this book, then you'll know that Wilfred has quite a few problems to get through. He proposes to Grace in the first page and then realises straight after that it is such a mistake. Yeah, I can't really talk too much about Wilfred and Flora without giving anything away, but if you're interested in reading this book, then I definitely think you should. It's set in Wales in 1924. It's lovely. Okay, so the third couple I'm talking about, I am so excited to finally talk about them. It is Richard St. Vier and Alec. I can't tell you Alec's surname. It's mysterious that way. Yes. They are two men who just love to hate each other. You know, Alec is an awful, rude, arrogant character, like tall and gangly. Richard is a gorgeous swordsman with purple eyes, known and feared in Riverside. Alec likes Richard to start fights for him, kill people, just generally like that, but they love each other an awful lot. They would come to each other's defense in a heartbeat, and they just really work. It's bizarre, but it's amazing. I love them so much. I did consider them my OTP until another couple came along that I'll talk about in a little bit. I love you. Oh, and this the sequel to this is actually my favourite book. Days of Blood and Starlight. Yes, this is from the Daughter of Smoke and Bone trilogy. I picked this book up in particular because the couple I'm talking about is Zuzana and Mik. They are amazing, they are so funny, and they're just a perfect couple, and you can feel that the love is real, and they're the ones I'm focusing on more than Carew and Akiva. Zuzana and Mik are human, but that doesn't stop them from just getting mixed up in the whole supernatural world, and they do it together. You know, Mik and his violin, Zuzana and just Zuzana, and yeah, they are so lovely together, and you just there throughout the whole thing. Just, you have these little moments with the two of them and you just think they can get through anything. They're just lovely. I think if you've read this trilogy, then you just know. So again, they're not the obvious couple in the book, just like in the Infernal Devices trilogy. And the last couple I want to talk about is my favourite couple, is my OTP. The love is real for them. It is Alec and Sarah in the Night Runners series. I've only read up to book 3 of the Night Runner series. No spoilers. Yeah, it's an adult fantasy series. It's amazing. Particularly adore about these guys is the fact that their love is the fact that the romance doesn't at all take over the book. They come together slowly, and when they're together they're just there, they just love each other, they just help each other, but obviously all the adventures that they go on come first, and then they're just like in between times, oh, they're so you can tell. Look, I'm freaking out about them, you can tell. I don't really think this is a spoiler of the fact that they get together, because it's a prophecy. Sarah visits the Oracle pretty soon on in this book and gets told that he will be a father, brother, friend and lover to Alec. Now, what it means by that, it's not like weird incesty thing or anything. Sarah isn't really Alec's father, it just means that he's there to guide him in this whole new world that he's introducing Alec to. He's there as like closer than a brother, he's his best friend, and of course, they are lovers. I love them. I know it's strange as the two like couples I love the most, both of the guys are called Alec, but they couldn't be further apart from each other if they tried. This Alec is an arrogant a-hole, and this Alec is the sweetest guy you'll ever meet. I wonder what would happen if those two Alecs got together. Strange things. So yes, that was my top 5 Wednesday. What are your top 5 couples? Do you freak out about them as much as I do? There are other couples, like in this book, the couple in this book. Oh my god, what? Yeah, but they're the top 5 that jumped out in my head. So yeah, no Harry Potter. Thank you for watching. I will see you again soon.